Hello class, my name is Drew and today I will be presenting my classroom diorama. Of course, it's a diorama that depicts inclusiveness for which we're striving, equity and inclusiveness in our society, in our schools. And I've made it known to the class that I'm not very creative. So this is this is my attempt, my feeble attempt of a classroom diorama. It's made from a cardboard box, as you can see. And so I will use my camera to zoom in and out as I use my stir stick as a pointer to identify the different components of this diorama. Hopefully, it will make sense to you all. So, let me begin. So here we have two very wide doors of entry for our classroom, right there. You can zoom in a little bit more. Yes, that's one door here and another door here. And they're fitted with knobs that can be grasped, or for people with wheelchairs and stuff, you can use this button to press and open the doors. Wide spacings. You'll notice our flooring. It's rubber, non-stick for safety and for access for mobility equipment. We don't need a ramp. It's on one level. The ramp is to access the building itself and not the classroom. So let me make that point that out clear. As soon as you enter the classroom, whether you choose whichever door you choose to, there's a huge welcoming sign. And this is very important. It says everyone is welcome here. Of course, that's the message, that's our practice, that's our hope, that people will feel welcome in our classroom. And right here we have a case of books, different books. Oops, one already fell out on the ground. I think Loida was the one who was using that book and didn't put it back. So yeah, Loida will be clearing that book shortly. We have fidget toys in here for them and the other students. We have wide areas between desks, so wheelchairs, students could pass through unimpeded or not impeding any others. And here we have a variety of seating options. Normal chair. Here you go, zooming in. Normal chair. We have a stool here. Over here we have chair with armrests. And we have a wheelchair right there. If we go over here, we will find our bean bag, right? We'll find a stool for bouncing. It's one of those bouncy stuff that you can use, all right? We have desks, two desks there. On top of the desk, we have noise canceling headphones. We have Braille, a Braille book right there, sorry. And over here we have a tablet with the stencil or pen. We have a laptop, and that laptop is for alternative format educational materials. So it's auto-recorded notes, speech to text note taking, text audio recording, etc. Stylus, of course, is used to write, and if that is your preference, you can do digital note taking, and if you can't easily use or access the keypad. All right. Moving along, we will see at the back here, at the top here, we will have, let me zoom that out a bit. We will have a variety of flags representing nations, the LGBTQ plus, and we have the flag of the Métis nation here as well, which we could have for all countries. But the general concept is that it's out of many one people, right? We represent everyone, we accept everyone, and that's what we call inclusivity. Okay, so going around my classroom, you will see a nice picture, just to for aesthetic, to make you feel at home, make welcome. It's painting. This was actually done a combination of students all chipping in and putting in the hard work to get this final project. So going around my little classroom here, you would see the whiteboard. And on top of a whiteboard, we have speaker, um, of course, to enhance sound when necessary. And then on either side of the whiteboard, we would have noise reduction wall panels. That's what these are, to reduce noise. Noise can be triggering for some students. Of course, you can't see the roof or the ceiling, but our ceiling is also fitted with different type of lightings for different situations, for different needs, for different circumstances, and those lights can be controlled accordingly. And how about being welcomed by our wonderful teachers? Here we have teacher Amy, all graceful, standing there welcoming, using her gestures. And Amy is always smiling. She's warm, friendly, and not to not to leave out her teacher's assistant, Nathan, who also act not just as an EA, but an interpreter and a sign language specialist. So he's a man for all seasons and all reasons. All right, so we go around, and here is our board of achievement, right? All your work, we celebrate our students. Still noise canceling panel here, but your work is celebrated. We put up your stuff, we celebrate with you. And as we continue, here is our numbering system. If you see that chart, you will see, if you look carefully, you will see the numbering in different language, right? So for people from different countries or who speak different languages, this is also very useful for them. So I think the final item is our mat here that is used, for group works and group discussion. And sometimes even during siestas, we give the class rest period. So that is overall my classroom diorama. So I'll just go around again, giving a general view. And here you go. All right, and we'll just end my presentation again, just focusing on our wonderful teaching team of Amy and Nathan. Thank you very much for listening, for watching. I hope it wasn't too crappy. I can understand if it is crappy, but I hope it's not too crappy. Thank you very much. And for all students, I wish you an awesome, awesome, awesome presentation. Thanks.